you doing? Where you are? You got plans? Don't take that. I'm sipping wine in a robe. You look too good to be alone. My house clean, my bookworm just shaved, smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing, in the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I'm playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, hoping that you feel the way I feel and you want me like I want you tonight. Tell me that you're coming through. You're so sweet, so tight. I won't bite unless you like. And if you smoke, I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lace. Oh baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much stuff that we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping, it's bubbling. I'm playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, hoping that you feel the way I feel and you want me like I want you tonight. So tell me that you're coming through. Tell me that you're coming through. Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes. 'Cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake. And I hear between your legs. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. We don't have to rush. I know what you've been through. Just a simple simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. Oh, you're not the single type, so baby, this is perfect time. I'm just tryna get you high and faded off this touch. You don't need to let me know, so baby, you can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. We don't have to rush, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. Oh. To you, we don't have to rush. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby, baby. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, baby. Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, I did not know it was a love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. Now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody knows me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody knows me better than you. I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. I know just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my life with a kiss, you gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist, I needed someone. Now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody knows me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody knows me better than you. Yeah. Ain't nobody knows me can be the best, you can be the king come banging on your chest. You can be the world, you can be the word. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can be the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. Oh, and the world's gonna know your name. Oh, 'cause you burn with your brightest flame. Oh, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls to the Hall of Fame. Look at distance, you can walk a mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile. You can be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records that there never could be broke. Do it for your people, do it for the pride. Never gonna know if you never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. Go under the sun, name in the Hall of Fame. Oh, and the world's gonna know your name. Oh, 'cause you burn with the brightest flame. You'll be on the walls to the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion. And you'll be on the walls to the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, sitting in the Hall of Fame. Oh, and the world's gonna know your name. Oh, and the world's gonna know your name. Oh, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls to the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, be a champion. And you'll be on the walls to the Hall of Fame. May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You
Please take a seat, everyone. Welcome, everyone, friends, family, honored guests, and IE Class of 2024. All right, bueno, I'm loving the energy. We gotta keep it up throughout this whole graduation ceremony, okay? All right, well, my name is Dylan DeLima, Senior Associate Director of Content and Communications here at IE Business School, and I have the great honor of being your MC for today's graduation ceremony. Today is your day. We're here to celebrate this long-awaited milestone, your graduation. Today will be the first day of the rest of your lives as IE alumni. It's your turn to cross the finish line and celebrate everything that you've achieved together, especially after many late and tough nights at Maurice, Gabbana, and Istad. For the parents, I see some confused faces. Those are famous libraries in Madrid. Okay? All right, so without further ado, I would like to start off the ceremony by inviting our first speaker to the stage, Davi Suarez, Vice Dean of the International MBA and Master in Management of IE Business School.
I love the energy, absolutely. Dear members of the IE University community, family, friends, faculty, staff, our distinguished speaker, Mr. Luis Maroto, and most importantly, dear Master in Management and Saudi Aramco Master in Business Analytics and Big Data 2024 graduates, welcome. Welcome to this graduation ceremony. Now, I understand that MIM J3s, are you there? What about MIM J4, are you there? Now, SAMBD folks, you have a hard act to follow here. Are you here? Love the energy. Love the energy. So look, today, this is a very important moment for your families, friends, and on behalf of myself and the entire IE University community, I wanted to offer you our warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. Now, you didn't do this alone. We taught you that teamwork is really important, and I want to take a moment to thank those of you who helped you get to where you are today. Peers, mentors, parents, spouses, brothers, sisters, and also, and in particular, faculty. A big round of applause, please. I wanted to highlight in particular faculty. We have a lot of faculty members sitting up here at the front rows. You guys are the heart of our university. I think it is thanks to you, and it's no overstatement that thanks to you, our students get to live a truly transformational experience. Now, last year, I stood in a similar setting announcing that IE had a major milestone. 2023 marked our 50th anniversary. We turned 50 as an institution. 2024 marks another important milestone because IE has acquired or has launched IE New York College. Now, this is a state-of-the-art university in the heart of Soho in Manhattan, and will offer master's programs that are going to be focused in sustainability and in business. Now, IE University is sole member of what we call the IE New York City or New York College. This new college in the United States is going to help us expand our footprint as a university, creating all kinds of opportunities for a lot more collaboration that we've been able to do thus far. And again, it's a major milestone because it allows us to put a foot into the Americas, which we had never accomplished before. Now, back in January, the MIM grads in this room will remember that I addressed you, and I talked about your first year here, or this year at IE being a year that should be about personal development, right, as individuals. And now, as you graduate, you now have a set of tools to help you enter the workforce, and without losing sight of the accomplishment that you've managed to do this year, I wanted to focus on the future, on your future in particular. Now, as graduates of IE, you have a big responsibility. You could say that with IE in your CV, you have far greater chances to make it in the world of work But I would argue that it can get pretty tough out there. You know, you're entering the market at a time when there's a lot of changes going on in the human race. I mean, there's some things that we haven't seen in almost hundreds of thousands of years. You know, we face great challenges and great opportunities, right? Climate, health, social, demographic. There's been a lot of division, you could say, around the world in terms of polarization of political views, technology, artificial intelligence. I mean, it's quite amazing. But as I said, you know, with every challenge, there's an opportunity. And we've taught you to look at challenges as opportunities to make a greater impact here at IE. We want you to become truly purpose-driven business professionals that can leave the world better than you found it. So with that in mind, I want to share with you just a quick story. And it's a story about survival. And it's not surviving on Mount Everest on a deserted island, but it's surviving in your job. Prior to joining IE, I joined IE full-time about 2 years back. And prior to that, I was a strategy and management consultant. Now, strategy and management consultants have a life that is actually, that can be quite challenging. And for some reason, the pages here are not completely arranged. So let me come back to where I should be, which is somewhere here. But in any case, let me just try to see if I can get back to where I need to be. Okay? When I look at that time in management consulting, I look at a bunch of successes, but I look at a bunch of failures. And sometimes I wonder, how the hell did I survive in that, right? There's a lot that you can learn as a management consultant and about survival as a management consultant. And I wanted to leave you maybe with 4 things that I learned. The first one is, we had a saying in my company that you're as good as your last project, which means you're always under a lot of pressure to perform. What did I learn from this? What's the best way to manage expectations? Is to underpromise and overdeliver. Right? So it's a piece of advice out there in the world: underpromise and overdeliver. It's incredible how many people do it the other way around. Underpromising and overdelivering is the best way to exceed expectations. The other point, you know, you will be faced when you're in consulting with switching bosses all the time, which may be nice because you're switching from project to project, you're doing different things, but at the same time, you gotta adapt to different styles of leadership. So it is very Darwinian in the sense that it's not the strongest, but the most adaptable that survive. So the lesson that I learned, again, adapt your styles to circumstances, because hardly ever will circumstances adapt to you. The third thing is around people. You know, we had a 360 appraisal system, which at the time was rather uncommon. I think pretty much everyone does it now. And what that taught me is that I saw a lot of very senior partners get very poor appraisals because they did not treat their team members right. So my advice is to take care of your team. Loyalty may be old-fashioned, but still matters, because you need others and they need you. You cannot succeed alone. And then the last bit is about failure. You know, I used to think that I had to get everything right, that, you know, failing at something was the end of it all. But 25 years later, my thinking has radically changed there. Not getting a promotion when you want it is not failure. Not getting a proposal sold is not failure. Success, Winston Churchill defined it once, is the ability of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. What would be failure in my book is not to learn from this. What would be failure is to make the same mistake again. Failure is part of life. Embrace it, and if you fail, fail fast, you know, and learn fast. You know, companies like SpaceX and Google, for instance, are adopting fast failing as a philosophy for innovation and design. So what's the lesson learned? The lesson is that failure is not the limit of your abilities. It's rather the beginning of your new and growing and expanding comfort zone. So in closing, think big and do big. I want to be straight with you. You are our bet for a better future. You are our hope for a better future. We want you to think really big, but without losing, you know, your footage. You still have to keep your feet firmly on the ground, and you got to get the job done. But we want you to leave here today with big aspirations and a big sense of purpose and the things that you can do out there in the world. Now, you're going to run into people that are going to probably second guess what you're doing. They're going to say, yeah, that's nice, but yeah, good luck. It's been tried before. People have failed before. There are going to be people that chip away at your passion, that chip away at pretty much any desire that you have to do things right. They're out there. You know, some people call them naysayers. Other people call them, here at IE, we call them the club of the status quo. These are people that don't want anything to change. So what we want you to do is you look them in the eye, you listen to them, maybe they have something useful to say, and then keep on and hold on to your dream, hold on to your purpose, and don't let them stop you. So in IE, we foster positive change through education, through research, innovation. And there's no doubt in my mind that today, with your degree in your belt, you are better equipped than anyone to make it out there in the world. And that you will be able to join those 80,000 strong other alumni that are out there making the world a better place. This is time for you guys now to tread and draw your own path and make your unique mark in the world. So once again, a huge congratulations, and now go get him. Thank you.
Great way to kick off the ceremony. Thank you, David. Now, please welcome our keynote speaker for today, Luis Maroto, President and CEO of Amadeus. He first joined the organization in 2000 as Director of Marketing and Finance, after starting his professional career with the Bertelsmann Group, holding various managerial positions. Under his leadership, since becoming CEO in 2011, Amadeus has diversified and expanded, his focus being on driving the company's growth while supporting IT and distribution needs of customers across the travel sector. Luis holds a degree in law from the Complutense University in Madrid and an MBA from ESA Business School and more postgraduate qualifications from Stanford and Harvard Business School. Luis, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Thank you to IE for this invitation. It's really a pleasure for me to be with all of you. Congratulations to the students, a very important day, to the families that have been supporting you during this time, of course to the professors that are fundamental to your learning, and also bringing all this reputation to this fantastic school. I feel very close to IE because I have two children that studied here, and now they are evolving their own career. As it was mentioned before, I mean, I've been 35 years of my career, the last 24 in Amadeus, and the last 14 as CEO of the company. And I would like to share with you some of my own experiences, some tips, some advices in case they may be valid for you in the years to come. As you can imagine, since I joined the company, and since I started to work, many changes have happened. Of course, 35 years ago, nobody was talking about even internet or AI, cloud, all these things that require that all of us keep all the time changing and evolving. And I am sure you will see an acceleration of change in the years to come. I'm sure you feel a bit sad about the fact that you are finishing the school, but don't panic. You will need to keep learning in the future. Having a growth mindset, ongoing learning is something that is fundamental. So I really encourage you to keep learning, to keep asking questions to your colleagues in the companies where you operate, and be all the time with this growth mindset, saying that I don't know about something yet, but I will learn and I will be evolving about that. My second point is about taking a balance between your day-to-day activities and the long-term view. We are all really in the day-to-day full of meetings, full of activity, but it is important in your work that you take the time to think about your career, you take the time to think about your decisions and have some time to breathe and to think about the decisions that you need to take. A third point to share with you is to focus on the things where you can have influence. And the things that you don't have any influence, you just need to manage. I mean, if we think about COVID, of course, it had a huge impact to our company, to Amadeus. but we could not control what was going on with COVID or even the timing to really get out. We had to adapt to this situation. We have to adapt to things that are happening around the world. But at the end, what we had to focus is in the things that we could control on the day-to-day of the company. And there are many things that you can do. And then, of course, you need to manage the things externally. But there are many things in your career and in the environment that you will not be able to manage and you will not be able to influence. And that brings me to the next point, which is to encourage you to do your best in any circumstances. Don't put the blame on your boss, on your company. You are at the end the owner of your career and the owner of your decisions. And you cannot be complacent. I mean, even if you are doing a good job and you are in the high potential list, in someone that has been promoted, you need to keep all the time trying to really pay attention to the next steps of your career and try to deliver a good job on an ongoing basis. My fifth advice is to lead by example. Don't ask your colleagues or your people to do things you are not ready to do. You need to really be an example to the rest of the team that is working with you if you want to get the respect and you want them to really follow what you are trying to achieve. Next point is about openness and diversity. I have in my own team people from many different nationalities around the world. It's part of the origin of the company. Amadeus was founded as a European project by 4 airlines in Europe. So since day one, the top management and many teams were very global. And I think one of the success of the company is to have a lot of local people in different geographies. And this has been a big advantage in some of the competition we had to face with some American companies where they were mainly with one nationality, or some other technology companies around the world that, in my view, were less diverse. So diversity and be open to integrate different ideas, different people, different nationalities, in my view, will be a plus as you evolve in your career. My 7th point is about work with others. The world is becoming very, very complex. You cannot know everything. You will not be able to really manage everything you do. And therefore, you need to be all the time working with your colleagues, relying on your colleagues, relying on your employees when you are managing people. And this is the only way that you will be able to succeed. Next point is about crisis. Don't panic in crisis and learn from mistakes. I think David mentioned already that. In these tough moments, you need to try to keep calm, and this will happen to you. I mean, one of my worst days in my career, in Amadeus, we manage around 50% of the traffic worldwide, all the planes that are leaving an airport, and more or less 50% of the traffic is coming through our system. There was one day, I think it was a couple of years after I took over as CEO, that the system goes down, and this created a huge delay of flights around the world. And you can imagine, the telephone, the company, it was a big crisis. And the only thing we had to do was to keep calm and trying to really fix the problem. And then, of course, try to see how to compensate and try to really support our customers to be able to operate. But I think in these moments of crisis, in these moments of failure, you need to be able to keep calm. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to really solve the problem. And this is also my next point, is that you need to take your time to take important decisions. I know we are all impatient about the next step. We have some bad days, but this is not enough to really take the decision to change very quickly, to leave a company, and to take decisions where you can really not be happy after that of what you have done. So you need to take your time, breath, take some days, reflect about a decision, and then finally take the decision that is the best for you. And the final point I will say is that you need to be honest to yourself and to your values. We all have our own values, and of course you need to be in organizations where you feel your values are aligned. Otherwise, you will not feel comfortable. If you feel that you need to treat fairly people, that you want to be in an environment, in a culture that is really the way you think, the way you act, the way you operate. You need to be part of organizations where this part of you becomes part of a bigger purpose, which is the organization in which you are working. So you have the power to make a difference in the future, to inspire others, and to create a better future. Congratulations once again, and thank you for allowing me to share these points with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Luis. Okay, now we're gonna hear from two student speakers. We're gonna start with Beatriz Magri, student of the MIM and LLM.
That's intense. That's a lot. Hello, everyone, and dear Vice Dean David Suarez, members of the faculty, families, guests, and of course, my dear colleagues. Thank you for being here to see me shaking on this stage. You need to know, when I arrived here in January, just the idea of introducing myself in front of the class was a nightmare. And look at me now. After a million class presentation and trials with my flatmate, I'm sorry, Mary, here we are at last. We couldn't have known that this would have been the best year of our life, and that the people who once sat here, just like you right now, wouldn't become our people. In this journey of unexpected connections and shared memories, the way the program was designed made us bond with one another and face our vulnerabilities. The group work, even though sometimes they drove us crazy, taught us to collaborate and to recognize our strengths and weaknesses and how to make the most of them. We didn't experience competition as rivalry, but rather as a push to give our best. The clubs, and I'm not just talking about the university ones, help us connect even outside the classroom and gave us the chance to learn the meaning of unity, especially in diversity. But what we have gained is so much more than what was offered. For example, what I've gained is a second family. I've gained independence, not yet financial, sorry, Dad, but independence for staying here in front of you today with a trembling voice, but not out of fear, as I would have months ago, but with the emotion and joy of speaking on behalf of not the graduates of this year, but this beautiful family that we created. Education, knowledge, diversity, and inclusion are the pillars of IE, offering a safe environment to share opinions, learn from different perspectives, and connect with people from all over the world, helping us to reach the next best us. However, while these pillars have provided us with incredible opportunities for growth, the journey itself has not been without these challenges. But we have learned to get up and defend our ideas. We have learned that a no and a slammed door are just the beginning of something bigger. When you feel like you can go on, remember that we are not meant to be loved by everyone, and the qualities one person disliking us might be the same one someone else will love deeply. When one person may refuse to teach us or shy away from helping, another will stay up all night because they believe in our potential. And I can assure that it's true. Ask to our finance guru as Michele Vernia or Giulia Vinibaldi or Niccolò Colombo how many hours they spent clarifying how to draw a balance sheet. However, why support can lift us up is the effort we put in ourselves that truly help us grow and succeed. Remember that the magic that you are looking for is in the work that you're avoiding, because nothing comes by chance. As proof of this, look at the remarkable results achieved by Paola Hernandez and Jose Kawachi in the Venture Lab, or Ruben Barrio, who won the Double Blue Torch for the academic performance and spirit of purpose. Remember, guys, that there was a younger version of you who never thought that they would get this far, and that's the person you need to make proud, the person who was brave enough to face this big challenge. Now, guys, I wanted to take a moment to think how you see yourself in 10 or 20 years. Because when I want to see, guys, it's you reaching your goals, your success, and your path moving forward, because now you know how to build them. I started this speech saying that this was the best year of our life, and he has been. But guys, we have all the tools to make this the best year of our life so far, but also the beginning of many more to come. Throw yourself into it, make mistake, because only from those you will really understand who you are. Thank you guys for accompanying me through this wonderful year. Thank you to the university who clarifying our past and giving us the means to build our future. And thank you to all the parents who made all of this possible.
Thank you, Beatriz, for sharing those words. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Mosa Alamoudi, student of the Saudi Aramco MBD.
Greetings, esteemed professors, fellow graduates, and honored guests. As I was thinking about what to write for this speech, I was reminded by a story by a friend of mine whose story embodies perseverance, resilience, and the pursuit of mastery. So let me tell you about him. You see, I got my bachelor's degree from Japan, and during my time there, I met a fellow student named Khalid. Like many of us, he was eager to succeed, but from the start, he faced insurmountable challenges. The language, the culture, the coursework, it was all too much for him. Despite his best efforts, nothing seemed to click. I remember one of his teachers scolding him, "Quit moaning like a baby and study." Even I was embarrassed for the guy. Khalid failed to graduate from that first language school, but he did not let that stop him. When he moved to another school, he told himself, "This time, I'll do it." Khalid struggled, restless and uneasy, but again, he failed. It was as though life kept bullying him, but Khalid didn't submit. He kept marching forward. Eventually, he managed to graduate from the second language school, and by what felt like a miracle, he got accepted into a university. I remember his face vividly during that first week of university. He was completely clueless about what was going on in all of the lectures. But Khalid said something crazy. He said, "I will take the top, no matter what." After hearing that ridiculous statement from Khalid, we couldn't help but laugh. We told him, "Sure, Khalid, do your best." But Khalid wasn't kidding. He followed through. While others would spend 2 hours on assignments, Khalid would spend 4. If a report required 2,000 words, Khalid wrote 4,000. By the third year, even the native students came to him for help. In the end, to our complete surprise, Khalid graduated at the top of his class, receiving not one, but 2 prestigious awards. One for his academic and scientific excellence, and a second one for being the best foreign student at the university. We couldn't believe it. Khalid, the baby, is graduating, and with honors. That was incredible. Like Khalid, here at IE, we've all faced moments of doubt, times when the challenges appeared too great to overcome. But like Khalid, we persisted. We endured the pressure, the late nights, the moments of self-doubt. Each of these experiences shaped us, honed us, and made us stronger. In Japan, there's a concept called shugyo, which is the disciplined pursuit of mastery. Khalid lived this idea. Khalid's story teaches us that success is not a linear path. It is irregular, complex, and will certainly involve failure. However, if you never stop, you most certainly will be rewarded more than you can ever dream. Esteemed professors, fellow graduates, honored guests, I must ask your forgiveness. There was never anyone named Khalid. Khalid was me. I was that scolded baby. I was the one who didn't graduate, and I was the one who was completely clueless during my first week at the university. I lived this journey, and I struggled through everything I ever did in Japan. but I found the path to succeed through persistence, not talent. I have none of that. To my fellow graduates, remember this: success is not about never falling. It's about getting up every time that we do. During our life in IE University, we've been tested time and time again. And now, we stand with our heads held high, ready to take on whatever comes next. IE graduates, remember, just the fact that you are here today with your brilliant gowns and captivating caps, it proves that you came, you saw, and you undoubtedly conquered. You are ready to take on the world. And I, Musa, also known as the baby, I'm honored to pursue mastery with you. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for both Beatriz and Mosa. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to continue to the awards part of today's ceremony. Please welcome Marco Giaratana, Vice Rector of Research, who will give out the awards for the best professors.
Thank you, and welcome to everyone. Before I'm going through the nominees and the awards, I would like to ask a big round of applause for all our faculty, and especially the one here. I think they deserve so much. Let's start with the Best Professor Awards for the Business School, and the nominees are Liliana Gelabert Crespo, Pedro Cecilio Corrales Rodriguez, Manuel Romera Robles. And the winner is Pedro Cecilio Corrales Rodriguez. And now the nominees for the School of Science and Technologies. Emanuele Leonelli, Irene Talavera, and Sebastian Veldman. And the winner is Emanuele Leonelli.
Bueno, congratulations to all our professors. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, now it's time for Vice Dean David Suarez to come up and present the MIM Awards. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
So, we have three recognitions that we wanted to raise today. The first one is for those that are members of the Beta Gamma Sigma Society. This is an international honor society, and students reach this award when they have placed at the top 20% of their class. So what I would ask is, as you see your name, please stand and be recognized. Well done. Thank you. You may sit. We now proceed to name the recipients of the Dean's List. The Dean's List is a very special list. It's made up of the top 10% of the class. So again, if you see your name, do stand and be recognized. Well done. Excellent. Great. So now let's move on to the Best Student Award. We have 3 nominees. If you hear your name and you're in the audience, because we have multiple sections, so they may not all be here, please do stand. The nominees are Tito Matteo Belloni, Fernando Guerrero Guzman, and Luisa Catarina Mayer. Do we have any nominees here? Any nominees whatsoever? They happen to be in a different... There you go. And the winner is Luisa Catarina Mayer. Now, Luisa joined us in the graduation ceremony we had earlier today and has already received the award. But thank you again, everyone, for joining us.
Congratulations to all our business school winners. Now, for the awards of the Saudi Aramco MBD, please welcome Iklak Sidhu, Dean of the IE SciTech School.
This is easily the most modern music for a graduation. All right, but I'm happy to be part of that. These are the student awards for the Saudi Aramco Masters in Business Analytics and Big Data. We'll start with the Best Capstone Project. The names will, I believe, appear on the screen. And yeah, exactly. It's for Group 3. Group 3, please rise. Congratulations. Okay, and now for the Dean's List. Again, the names will appear on the screen. Please rise when you see your name. Top 10%. Congratulations. Okay, now for nominees, Best Student. The nominees are Kumail Ghazi Al-Qatari, Mohammed Zaki Ahmad, and the third, you can stay if you want. The third nominee is Osama Al-Faifi Mohammed. And the winner is Mohammed Zaki Ahmad.
One more round of applause for all our winners. Congratulations. Now it's a moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to receive your diplomas, okay? All right, I'm loving the energy. This is amazing, okay. I'm gonna give you some instructions to make this as smooth as possible, all right? We're going to start with the left side. And please leave your seats using the center aisle. Collect your diplomas from the table. And then come up to the stage right over here. And then take your photo with your vice dean in the middle. All right? And as each student exits, the next student can come and proceed to pick up their diploma. And then for the right-hand side, it's exactly the same instructions. We just flip it. All right? So just a quick note. To help keep the ceremony running very smoothly and to ensure we have time for everyone, I kindly ask that you stick to a quick handshake, okay? So no hugs or 2 kisses, no dos besos, por favor, okay? So with so many graduates, we have to celebrate them all, so a simple handshake will make sure that we keep things moving very efficiently, okay? We'll start with the business school graduates. Allow me to welcome Joanna Szymanska, Executive Director of the Master in Management, who will be reading out your names. And Julia and Nancy will be handing out the diplomas. And you'll be taking your pictures with Vice Dean David Suarez. Let's begin.
Students J3. Tarini Atiko. Julia Bini Baldi. Rudy Buchakra. Simon Bruder. Matteo Contarini. Nicholas Charles Cunningham König. Elin Blake Davis. Francisco José de Arez Romao Pasaño Güedes. Bart El Samad. Cristina Yesi Gobeas. Jacobo Manuel Echanova. Paola Edith Hernández Solís. Leo Ortul. Akshay Jalesh Kumar Nair. José Eduardo Hawachi Nasrallah. Ariana Kumpis Arisizábal. Filippo Mataes. María Eugenia Noriega Puello. Andrew Raja Reves. Aga San Rutzak. María José Ruesga Padilla. Hussein Sabravi. Andrea Serfati. Carla Soberón Iglesias. Lorena Surducan. Aga Sarasan Balmati. Michele Berna. And now for the students of J4. Ricardo Manuel Allegue de la Pascua. Sofía Baranda. Juan Ramón Ricardo Brevar. Jorge Miguel Caranza Zazueta. María Fernanda Corona Carreón. Paul Culpeper Bow. Lien Dawafre Pelaez. Luis de Górgolas García. Juliana de la Guardia Arosemena. Pablo Expósito Lavernia. María Farga Van Vliet. Juan Pablo Guía Brignetti. Sergio Godínez. Mariana González Romero. Fernando Guerrero Guzmán. Guillermo Andrés Hidalgo Abate. Liliana Nicolaeva Coleva. Antonio Lavín Boguira. José Martínez Rojo. Michelle McGowan Latorre. Carolina Montelongo Martínez. Juan Martín Navarro Romero. Enrique Ortiz Aquino. Jaime Parra Albazán. Renata Reyes Márquez. Alfredo Luis Salinas Alcázar. Tianwen Xi. Jorge Sebastián Villamil Santinelli. And now for our dual degree students. Lourdes Marie Arguenal. Liv Maria Arndt. Rafael Iván Vaquerizo. Charles Boisgontier. María Stefania Bormioli. Isabela Sofía Bueso Fleville. Alessandra Carpaneto. Giulia Coleoni. Nicolò Luciano Colombo. Elena de Ureña Rodríguez. Ismail El Kadiri. Estefanía Fernández Pocu. Inés García Acebo García. Yuva Prasad Krishnamurti. Patricia Lojo Fernández. Daniela Gloria Luna. Beatrice Magri. Laura Martins Cristianes. Sol Estefania Montejano Quiñones. Alessio Morelli. Paula May-Ann Nguyen Lorente. Aquileas Pedrides. Simona Drobimirova Petrova. Juli Esther Prüse. Pedro Tiago Sousa. Martina Tonetti. Dino Antonio Vierci Viti. Patricio Zapata de Fuentes. Rubén Barrio Mostaza. Diego López Pizarro. Luciana Puente Aguirre. Congratulations, MIM graduates.
Okay, now we will move on to our SciTech graduates. Allow me to welcome Executive Director Ana Pumar to read out your names, while Bianca Pirlogea will be handing out your diplomas. And let's welcome Dean Iklak Sidu and Vice Dean Guillermo De Haro to take your pictures with you.
So we start with the SAMBD graduates. Please welcome Haitham Abdulal. Yusuf Abu Al-Sud. Hassam Abu Zaibah. Muhammad Zaki Ahmad. Khaled Al-Shigager. Aisha Nasser Altomais. Rawan Said Alamer. Mosa Abdullah Alamoudi. Mishal Khalid Al-Buainaim. Hamad Abdallah Aldemiki. Khalid Aldukaitir. Ayat Mohamed Aldousari. Ahmed Abdullahi Al-Fadli. Osama Mohamed Al-Faifi. Abdallah Al-Ghamdi. Murtada Abdallah Al-Gharabi. Excuse me. It was Raid Abdul Rahman Al-Ghamdi. Murtada Abdullah Al-Gharib. Saud Al-Ghereri. Dalal Al-Humaid. Mohamed Qasim Alidam. Naif Salim Al-Madawi. Hassan Said Al-Marhun. Hayer Al-Musabeh. Rim Al-Naimi. Yasmin Al-Qatari. Kumail Ghazi Al-Qatari. Abdul Rahman Al-Rumi. Rawan Al-Shawwan. Tarek Al-Talib. Satan Al-Temiyat. Rawan Kanan Al-Tib. Abdulaziz Saleh Al-Farrani. Abdulatif Al-Sawawi. Abdul Rahman Basaguer. Ghazi Mohamed Jalal. Elias Nicolás Markopoulos. Mohamed Abdulaziz Mula. Khalil Ibrahim Shehab. Ali Mosa Tuhaishi. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, everyone. As of right now, you are IE alumni for life. We're counting on you to lead the way for future generations. Don't forget to be an active member of our global IE network. We'd also love to follow your career as IE alumni, and the best way to stay in touch with us is to follow IE Global Alumni Relations, IE Business School, IE School of Science and Technology, and IE University on LinkedIn. And please, post that you've graduated. Don't be shy and feel free to tag, and more importantly, connect with your dean, vice dean, professors, and program management. They welcome this. Okay, now let's watch a video that reminds us of the trajectory and commitment of IE with innovation and education.
They say life is a compilation of beginnings and ends.
That there's no story ending that isn't the very start of another. Right this second, you stand at the finish line of a journey that transformed you.
Taught you,
Challenged you and pushed you.
to achieve the extraordinary.
This very moment.
One you'll look back on for years to come.
Marks a milestone that only happens once.
This is the moment where you look out to the horizon and decide which path to take.
And where you want to make your mark on the world.
As you turn the last page of this chapter, only you can decide what comes next.
And you'll do it with an unbeatable community by your side.
And the assurance that no matter what happens in the sequel,
You are the protagonist, and you hold the pen.
So today, we celebrate two things.
A bittersweet ending of a chapter you hold dear.
And the very first page of the next.
Day one of the rest of your life.
So, following our tradition, we're about to close the commencement ceremony. But before we do that, I wanted to extend a special thank you to everyone who's made this event possible. Photo, video, and the visuals team, the events team, and particularly the band, who's delighted us today with their work. Thank you. So as I said, we're going to close this ceremony, and we're going to do this in 3 steps. First, we will listen to the International Academic Anthem, Gaudeamus Igitur, which translates into Let Us Therefore Rejoice. Immediately after that, we will listen to the Spanish National Anthem. And once the music stops, I will invite you to join me in paying homage to our head of state, King Philip VI. This is when I will say, Viva el Rey, which translates into Long Live the King, and you may respond, Viva. Let us stand.
Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Pos iucundam juventutem, pos molestam senectutem, nos abebitumus, nos abebitumus. Vivat academia, vivan profesores, vivat academia, vivan profesores, vivat membrum colivet, vivat membra celivet, semper sint in flore, semper sint in flore. Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Pos iucundam juventutem, pos molestam senectutem, nos abebitumus, nos abebitumus.
¡Viva el Rey!
Now I'd like to introduce our final speaker of the day. No, I'm just kidding. We're almost done, I promise, okay? We're almost out of here. All right. So an important note. As we exit, the presidential table will leave, followed by our professors, and then our alumni, and finally parents and guests. The ushers will guide you to where we're going to have our cocktails so we can enjoy this day. Okay, there's one more thing that you have to do so you can officially graduate. Can anybody guess what that is? Okay, you have to throw your hats, all right. So grab your hats and move your tassel from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, okay? And then on the count of 3, we're gonna throw the hat. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3!
Happiness hit her like a train on a track, coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back. She hit around corners and she hid under beds. She killed with kisses and promise of land. With every bubble she sunk with a drink and washed it away down the kitchen sink. The dark days are over, the dark days are gone. Horses are coming, so you better run. Run fast for your father, fast for your mother. Run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave all your love and your longing behind. You can't carry it with you if you wanna survive. The dark days are over, the dark days are gone. Can you hear the horses, guys? Here they come. And I never wanted anything from you except everything you had, and there was left after that too. Oh, happiness hit her like a bullet in the back. Struck from